And welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Buzz. And last video when I posted it, I had some people in the comment section telling me that my intro was kind of, I guess you can say they didn't like it. Now, hey, I was planning on taking it down, but I'm a fan of constructive criticism. So I appreciate the feedback. I already had a plan to take it down anyway. I just had to make a new one, yeah, and I'm still working on coming up with a whole new intro. But that's a whole different story in of itself. Now, as you can tell by the title of the video, I wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about the fact that the Alphabet Mafia just don't know how to stay in their lane. Now, I really don't understand why they want to be involved in gaming so many times when it has been proven over and over again that gamers don't want this. We don't want games that have, you know, non-binary. We don't want these games. We want games that are meant to be played to have fun. Keep that shit in real life. Okay? People play video games to escape from real life. People play video games to forget about the hardship that they're going through. And so here I am. I just come home. I'm scrolling through Steam, and I found a little game. I was like, oh, this is a farming game. This looks very, very interesting. It's called Field of Mysteria. So I downloaded this game. And I kid you not, I was only 3 minutes in it. As you can see, 3 minutes in there. And they already asked me what is my pronoun. And you know what I did? I deleted the game. The reason I did that is because the best way to get these people to understand the message is you can't buy their shit. You can't buy everything that they post or put on the internet for you to consume. They have to understand that we don't want this garbage. They have to understand that. Now you may make a YouTube video, they won't listen because we've been talking about this. People like Osmond Gold, they've been talking about situations like these, about how gamers don't want this whole alphabet in the game. They don't want, non-binary robots like what they have in Concord. Man, I pray to God when that game drop, it flops, man. I hope it flops, and man, I'm telling you, it will make me so happy. I love seeing these people flop when they put these garbage in their games. I love seeing it. I love it. It makes me feel so happy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man, because they need to understand. They need to understand. The people who are consuming your game, they tell you, hey, we don't want this. We don't want this in the game. Can you change it? And they turn around and say, no. You get to take what we give you, whether you like it or not. And you know what I said to that? I said, fuck you. I'm going to vote with my money. I ain't going to buy your shit. So as soon as I downloaded this game, got into it, made my character, created the name, and then I scrolled down and then it says, he, she, they, them, non-binary, yada, yada, yada crap. And I was like, yeah, hell no. I didn't even play the game because I wasn't interested anymore. So I just deleted the game, went ahead and got my refund. The reason they asked me, because I don't like binaries in the game. I don't like it. You may have the greatest game that you ever created. If it has he, she, they, them, non-binary crap in there, I'm not going to buy it. You're just going to keep wasting your money. And this is my message to those of you that are listening. Don't buy the games that they put out there with all these non-binary stuff. Don't buy it. They need to understand that we don't want it. And as long as you are putting your money to it, they're not going to listen. They're just going to take that money and go create another garbage with a non-binary character in there. All right? All the games are way better, man. I miss the good old days when you would just come from school, turn on your Xbox or PlayStation, whatever console you had, load up your favorite game, and you ain't gotta worry about, whether or not if this is a woman or a man. You know what I mean? You just load up the game, get into it, and you just escape reality. I miss those days, man. And now they want to go ahead and shove this thing down everybody's throat. We don't want it. Nobody wants it. And so that's what I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know about today. All right. Now, I will say, many of you may disagree with me. In fact, I may lose some subscribers, but that's okay. That's fine. You can't please everybody. All right. Now, if you try to please everybody, trust me, you will not please anybody. That's one of the biggest things that I was told, and I take that very, very serious. Which is why I don't really hold back a lot. The only time I probably hold back is because I don't want to get my account banned. I don't want to lose my channel, which I just started recently. And again, just they have to understand the message. They have to understand that not everybody wants this. I mean, look at Hogwarts. Man, I remember when Hogwarts dropped, the Alphabet Mafia were pissed off. They wanted that game to be shut down. They wanted to cancel that game. And guess what? That game became a success. What does that tell you? Now, if what they tell us is true, that this is what people want non-binary in their game, people want robot that don't have any gender like Concord did. If that's what if that's what we want, why don't their game, take off like the West Howard? Why don't the game take off like that? When the Alphabet Mafia attacked the game and they were talking about, oh, this game don't buy, yada yada yada, when they were telling us all of these things, why did people still buy it if that's what they if that's not what they want? Why did people buy it? Because everybody's sick of this shit. Everybody's sick of it. We just want to live a normal life. These people act like they're the victim when they're not. They're really, really not. They've become the oppressor. They've become people who are now going around shoving their ideology down everybody's throat. If you don't accept me, boom, canceled. I call that the oppressor. That's what oppressors do. You're no different from people like Hitler or Stalin or King Leopold. You're no different than them. Yes, you haven't murdered as many people as they did, but they definitely shoved their ideology down everybody's throat. If you don't accept it, they of course took the extreme of, throwing you into prison, throwing you into gas chambers, cutting off your hand, you name it. They did it. Those people were dictators. And from the direction you're going at the same path as them. Why? Because when people don't accept your thing, you become a tyrant. You attack their job. You attack their family. You make them lose their entire livelihood. Why? Because your little tiny feeling got hurt. And so with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop it right here. But I hope you got the message. I hope you understand what it is that I'm talking about, because they won't listen until you start voting with your money. The only reason that they keep pulling the same garbage over and over again is because you keep buying their garbage. And as long as you're doing that, they're gonna keep pouring it out. We're sick of it. We're tired of it. We just want to live a normal life. We don't want you to shove your ideology down our throat, just like the way you remove religion from school. You don't want other people to teach their kids their ideology. So who are you to push yours down everybody else's throat? So do me a favor. Stay out of our way. And let's just live a normal life. Go about your business. You like to claim oppression. The only reason that you're claiming this is because you're shoving your ideology down everybody's throat, and people are sick of it. People are going to criticize you when they don't want something that you're shoving down their throat. So you start to feel like a victim. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go now. I'll catch you guys up later.